when you have big budget movie and explore both like Hulk and this, it's kind of an ultimate freedom. You have not only the freedom to create, but the money to create. So in some ways it's indulge, but by the time of the movie's released, you will suffer a lot of the pressure of the commercial side of it. So that's the part I resent. But I think making both movies satisfy a lot of curiosity for me. How do you go about movie making this? And this is in 3D. How do you create water and tiger? Just invent new method to work on a movie. It gives me great satisfaction. So when the attraction is that big, I can forget about the negative side and just hoping that this time in a distribution is a better experience. It's a movie about adrift, which is normally hard to sit through, and obviously I don't have a big movie star like Tom Hanks, like in Castaway. So to be there feeling how he feels would be the extra dimension to have people sitting through it. And also I hope it brings the spiritual side of it because it's a new media. I don't imagine in 2D world, which I was quite familiar how to make them. How do you make this movie work, as a movie? It's a good book, inspiring, but it's after all a philosophical book. Yeah, that's the nature of not only Hollywood, but movie making. We're always looking for something new inspirations. And of course, not every new, interesting filmmaker is, it's from American. So foreign, talent coming in it always seems to be in need. The things that it used to be Europe, Europeans really helped set up Hollywood. And now us Easterners come more along to feedback. We grew up watching Hollywood movies. It's time we feedback some, from our own cultural background or thinking background, or just different talents. I think both, because it's most difficult. So it's ambitious that way. If the method is reliable, something you can learn from the past experience, it's less ambitious. I do that not out of ambition per se, but because I need those ambition, this new method to create this movie. I'm intrigued by the material. I'm motivated to make it into a movie. And then, of course, it's just naturally the ambition comes along with it, because without it, you cannot survive. I don't think you can talk about religion, but you can talk about something bigger, which is God, or emotional connection to the unknown. We call it God. The illusion, the grand illusion, the spiritual side of our lives. I think that you can, although very difficult. Religion didn't treat with great intensity in the movie. That idea of God becomes abstract. I think that is something you can explore by the name of the power of storytelling. You cannot grasp abstract in cinema because you see something that's photorealistic, real. That's not abstract. But I think you can discuss the power of our illusion and storytelling. You can examine that. I think that's doable. I think in the name of art and the method of art, we always try to grasp the impossible by the limited ways and means. I think that's art. No, by the combination of different elements, you stimulate people to think some abstract ideas. I think everything is possible if you're good enough. I think even 40 years ago, you can make this movie, but it will be a different movie. I think limitation is sometimes frustrate us, both audience and artists alike. But by the frustration, sometimes it generates great thoughts and feelings. Louis Buñuel, by the way, is one of my heroes.